On today's episode of the Jamaican Cooking Journey, I'll be sharing with you how you can make yourself some corned beef sandwiches. Yes, Jamaican bully beef. Choose your brand of choice. So I'm just going to show you how you can gig it up a different way and make yourself some sandwiches. In fact, I am craving corned beef sandwiches from a few days ago. And you know what happened? The time is, let me tell you, I don't think, if summer is not here as yet, I really am dreading the start of summer. It's really hot in Jamaica right now. And when the time is this hot, I have no energy to come and make like cook food and stew peas and boil down. I have no energy. But comment and tell me, when the time is hot, is your energy level up to be cooking like multiple meals? So I think these are times that we go for like light meals, you know, cool drinks and all of those things. So today I'm going to be showing you how I gig up a little corned beef, or you can also do it. You can use other condiments, but these that I'm going to be showing you, you will never want to stop making your sandwiches this way. And let me pause here to say special thanks to my patrons, those that have started the Patreon journey with me, and welcome to all my new patrons. If you would like to be a member of my Patreon family, in the description of this and all my other videos, there will be the link. Thank you. So of course, order the day corned beef, 1 tin. You choose your tin of choice. They have them in sodium free. You do your thing, okay? Of course, I'll be using some butter. I like to butter my bread. I have here a little garlic powder. I have here some mayo. I've got my bread, of course. And I'm also going to show you, because some people don't really go for bread with the yeast and stuff. So we are going to be using some Jamaican water crackers. You can use some little light, you know, biscuits too. So what I'm going to be using to gig up this corned beef are these 3, especially these 2 Scotch bonnet, not all, a piece. I'm using 1 sprig of this scallion. It is the Jamaican St. Andrew scallions. This leaf here, it looks almost like leeks. Is that something like that? It is this here, the St. Andrew, Jamaican St. Andrew scallion. It is filled with flavor. It has a little burning taste to it, and it's just filled with flavor. So I'm going to be using a little piece of this bell pepper too, just to gig it up. Not the cutest, but guess what? No worry yourself. Me and it look alike, you know. So I'm going to be using a piece of it, and we're going to be starting some really fine chopping. So I'm just going to put this, and I'm going to start cutting it off. Wow, on the bias, you know, one come. So you want to slice it fine. You want to start doing it, because we want to chop it, mince it really fine. So you want to get it, cut it how you want to cut it, you know. So do your thing, but you want to get it the finest you can. You want to get the flavors all mopped up in this corned beef here. So you don't want nobody tasting any pieces of scallion. You must only taste the flavor. So you're going to start by doing this. If you have something that can mince it, you mince it. Be careful, because this is a good mince. I'm gonna do this for a pretty good minute or minute and a half, and I'll return. I'll show you how you want to have this. Okay, now come zoom up on this. This is how you want it finely chopped. For all those picky eaters, picky kids, not the kids only, and picky adults. That I don't like scallion. You won't have anything to pick out. No, you will not have anything to pick out, I guarantee you. So we get all of this up. So you use 1 nice leaf. This is a whole tin of corned beef. Yeah, and you get it up like that. Now, next station, same treatment. We're going to use some Scotch bonnet. I'm not going to be using any black pepper, because you know, so most time people toast up the corned beef for the black pepper. No, me not use none. I'm going to be using a half or a little less than a half of this, and I'm going to be doing it the same, cutting it. You can make sure you put on your gloves. I'm not putting on the gloves, but if you want to, you want to. And this is optional, but let me tell you, if you don't use it, that niceness the flavor that I want you to taste, you're not gonna get it. Next patient, same treatment, same way we are dealing with this, you know, the Scotch bonnet. So I have to get me something that can really scrape it off this knife. I would never take the chance of putting my hand right here. So we're gonna deal with it. This is enough. Yeah, this is gonna just, it's gonna just spice it up. It's gonna just gig it up, flavor it up. Scotch bonnet, pepper, it's gonna just give it that flavor. So let me go chop. Next patient, same treatment. Righty. Now I'll be doing some of this. I might not do all of this. I don't think I'll do all of this. Just put in a little red bell pepper, not too much, just for not so much of a flavor, but much more of a like a sort of coloring. To enhance that red and that green and that yellow. So you want to start off by slicing it thin. Yeah, so I'm gonna do it and come back. Mr. Picky and Miss Picky Eater, you ain't gonna get to pick out anything from this corned beef mixture. Okay? So this is about like a little under 2 tablespoons. You can use less, you can use more, you can choose not to use it. I'm going to be putting like, this is about like less than a half of a teaspoon of garlic powder. We don't want to try to use like fresh garlic. It's going to be too strong. Look at this already. That you're going to start mooshing around. Look at that beauty. Incorporate it as much as you can. We're going to do this. You see that beauty? You see? Just think about the filling. When you put it in that bread and you cut that bread, just think about the look that it's going to have. I'm going to mix it together, and when we come back, we're going to be making our sandwiches. That's how easy it is. Nobody wants to be cooking banana and yam and yeah, and every now and then, maybe on a weekend you want to do dinner, but not on an everyday basis in this weather. Next clip. So this is how we are looking. This is the I like butter, so if you don't want to use butter, I'm using brown bread. I'll just ladle or just lather my bread with some butter. I really love my bread. I don't like a lot of butter per se, but my bread, yeah, I like butter on my bread. Honestly, I do. Let's butter our bread and proceed. My hands are clean, and yours should be too. If you want to go, maybe if you are in the like a food establishment, you might want to use like your little disposable food grade gloves and them something there. I do have, but I'm just making this at home, so you just feel free and do what you want to do. All right, just do your thing. See, you don't want to stress out yourself. A 2 sandwich you make. So you want to come now. You want to use the back of your spoon. You don't want to do it, start doing it too much. And this can give you a good amount of sandwich. Lots and lots of sandwiches. And I tell you, you have some people that love sandwiches. If you're a sandwich person, tell me. Talk to me. Tell me some of the different types of sandwich that you make. You see that? Oh, it sits on that bread. You see that? That sweet pepper, that, listen to me, that Scotch bonnet pepper, and that green scallions. So, I hope I did the right thing. I should have looked, but yes, I get to it. Okay. You want to clean around your sandwich. And please, for God's sake, do not waste the bread. Okay? Don't waste the bread. Do not waste the bread. If you want to cut around the edges, because you have some people that might pick off the edge of the bread. Come on. Bread is expensive. I don't know where you are, but it's expensive where we're at, right here in Jamaica. Next patient, same treat. We're going to put on some butter, some margarine, whatever it is. Why? Butter and something make everything taste better. Not true. And your bread must be firm. This is coming from my refrigerator. You don't want a softy brother when you deal with the thing, it'll look one way, you know. Now, let us look. Yes. And we're gonna do the other one. So always remember to pair. Don't do like me did do a while ago. Because sometimes we do put on the butter at the wrong part. Remember to pair as I did before. You butter. The first one I didn't pair, but I did lucky. When I say pair, I guess you know what I'm talking. Make sure it, yeah. So, back of your spoon, and you just want to get, look at this, what I'm doing. You can get to feed like a whole horse with this 1 tin of corned beef. And let me tell you something. You can also, whatever is left back, you can plastic wrap it, put it in your refrigerator for future use. Okay, so got everything on. Clean up around, and you have to clean it and wipe it off. Sometimes I think we get too perfect. I don't know if we're perfect. We're doing some of these little things for the camera. What do you think? You can wipe it off back because nothing is wrong. So if you want to go ahead, you can go ahead and remove the ends of your bread. So I'm gonna do one with the end removed, and I'm gonna do one without the end. So everybody knows, so look here, that's how we cut sandwich, you know. Serrated knife is always better for your bread. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, let me show you one now with these ends removed. Cut sparingly, because some people are going to say, I like the bread in. I know that, so let us suit everyone. I was supposed to have my breadboard, but family, I'm in a sort of mode right here where I can't find nothing right now, but I guarantee you within a few weeks I will be able to find everything and show you everything. Okay, but just bear with me for now. Yeah, these I normally, if I do, camera girl likes to do it like this. I put them in a little freezer bag, save them, and when I'm making a bread pudding, in you go. Make the bread pudding so much nicer. So you want to get down to business. And there you go. Corned beef sandwiches. Now I'm going to show you how to make some with your crackers. With our clean hands, we're going to be putting on some on our Jamaican water crackers. So you want to use the tip of your spoon, and you want to put it. We're not going to be using any what's this thing? Butter for it. You want to put it on right there. Yeah, and you know this one has it. Beautiful. Just like this. So you put it. It has a little descent if you don't know. You don't have to pull it down. You don't have to close it down so you can see. I'll do one more just for you. And then I'll come back. I'm going to make some tea time ones. And I'm going to come back and give you that final presentation. So I'll catch you in the next clip. All done, cooking fam. From my kitchen to yours. From my Jamaican kitchen to your family table. To your plate, and most of all to your stomach. It is corned beef sandwiches done different ways. Please do enjoy. Now, if you have liked this video, remember to give it a big fat thumbs up. Remember to make sure that you're subscribed. Remember to make sure that you click that notification bell, so when I post, you will be able to be in the first to see. Now, take it, make it your own. Do what you want to do. Do your bread of choice. You can use hamburger breads. Do what you want to do. See, I did some little tea time. I did our regular sandwich. I want you to look at this layer in the middle with this corned beef and the butter on the outside of the bread. It's a beauty. I'm craving sandwiches. If you are, when you watch this video, leave me a comment below. Get your kids involved in these sandwich making. You know, remember I told you, cut the condiments fine. Nobody has any time to pick out. And two, people don't want to be biting down on big crunch and ounce of those things in their sandwiches. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. And I'll catch you again with another video.